Hi, Benjamin. This is Steve in Washington. First of all, I love your passion about this, and it doesn't bother me when you swear, so I wish you'd keep doing it.
Thanks,
but I think I've been really interested in what you've been talking about today and yesterday, and I think on the surface, you know, these corporations and capitalism would work, knowing that, you know, they're out for themselves when they're profiting their bottom dollar, if and only if there's a government that was out for the better good of the people and acted as a watchdog.
Yeah.
And we don't have that, which is why they can get away with this. Like, they can get away with co-opting everything that the people need because the government isn't holding up its end of the bargain.
Yes.
And that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to hear what you had to say on that. So thank you.
Absolutely, man. Thanks so much for that call, man. And that's the reality. The reality of it is government is not holding up its end of the responsibility, because we have people in government who are either directly benefiting from corporations or indirectly benefiting from corporations, or just so fucking impressed by, oh, this is look, they flew me on this private jet and they gave me caviar. Right? So it's one of those three dynamics, or they have been completely, it's a fourth dynamic. They've been groomed. They've been groomed by this economic policy that now they believe, because they've been, it's like a person born into religion, right? You can't tell a person born into religion that their religion is wrong. Right. And so you have an entire generation of politicians who have been born into a religion of laissez-faire neoliberal capitalism. And you can't tell them that this is not how it should work, because it's a religion to them. And so because of those four groups, people who are directly benefiting from corporations, you know, they sit on the board either before or after. They are indirectly through campaign contributions, or they're just so country bumpkin. They're so impressed by these big corporations. Oh, we got it, you know. And then you have those who are just born and bred and groomed into this ideological, shit show. Because of that, we have an entire class of leaders who are not holding up the responsibility of the government to society, to our body politic. If nobody else is responsible to the people, it is the government that derives its authority from the people. And the government has not been holding up their end of the bargain, because they are allowing entities who derive their wealth from the people to not only dictate how the people live, move, and walk and talk, but have zero commitment to those people, to that nation, to that society, beyond what it profits them. And this is how Apple can make billions of dollars and pay almost nothing on it into the society, the community, the nation from which it extracts so much wealth. I'm a firm believer is if you're taking from us, you owe us. And you owe us more than little technologies. Because this is what you want me to have this. I'm doing you a favor by having this. We got this backwards. I'm giving you money that I worked hours for in order to have something that you want me to have, and you have us thinking like you're doing us a favor. No, bitch, it doesn't work like that. I'm doing you a favor. And they keep us so disconnected, and they shut down so many avenues of getting any type of message that could unify people around their strength in this equation of capital versus labor, right? They shut it down in the sense that you will never hear this on television from hardly anyone. Why? Full circle back to this issue with YouTube. It's because we're so dependent on ads from businesses to run everything. And the moral of the story is this ad model where we cannot depend on businesses for us to get our messages out, for journalism, for the news. We can't. That has to stop. Because if nowhere else in society we should be able to convey the truth uninhibited, it should be in media. It should be in journalism, in the news. But so long as So long as Apple runs an iPhone commercial before my videos, I probably will not be able to say something controversial, period, but certainly not something controversial about Apple. So it only makes sense, right? So we have to break that entire model, which is a whole different conversation. And I have a guest who is now 8 minutes